Assalamu alaikum girls and a pleasant morning. Hope you people are doing well. Yesterday's class we have seen oral communication, right? Okay, that continuation part is now we will see hearing and listening. Okay. Here we have hearing and listening. Hearing, ongoing activity, passive process, human nature, being alert to and understanding the meaning behind the speaker's word. Here, listening is activity intermittently, active process, a skill which can be cultivated and developed, reconstructing the information and also giving meaning to the information. Here hearing, it happens as it is. Okay, when you don't want to hear also it happens. Okay, the sound comes to your ears, but listening is not like that. Listening needs much attention, concentration, attentive listening. Okay, is it clear? Okay, it is ongoing activity, it is active process. Okay, it is passive process, it is active process. It is hearing is a human nature, but listening is also human nature, but it needs much concentration, that is attentive listening you need. Okay, to get information about something you have to listen. You have to listen, then you will understand what the speaker is telling. Is it clear? Okay, here it comes active listening. Active listening, I told you yesterday itself, that is what is active listening, right? That is showing interest, listen for feelings, signal encouragement, observe non-verbal behavior, avoid interruptions and distraction, probe, reflect, avoid prejudice, use of open and closed questioning, clarifying, summarizing. These are other things in active listening. That is, you have to show interest, that is, you are interested what the speaker is telling, what the speaker is communicating to you. Okay, you have to show your interest. Then listen for feelings. Okay, you have to listen to understand the meaning of the information. Okay, meaning of the topic. Then signal encouragement, that if you nod your head or you say yes, no, like that, that will encourage the speaker. Okay, observe non-verbal behavior. Okay, you have to observe the facial expression of the speaker. Okay, and avoid interruption and distraction, that is, you should not be distracted. Okay, you have to be present mentally, physically. Okay, then you have to clarify your doubts, then you have to summarize, then you have to open and close questions. That is very clear cut questions. Okay, is it clear? Okay, here we have hearing and listening. Hearing is a psychological process in which the sounds emanating from a source within a certain range strike the eardrums and cause vibration. That is, here we have how hearing happens. Okay, hearing happens, that is, if some sound strikes with something, that it causes the vibrations to the eardrums. Okay, is it clear, ma? Okay, these are transmitted to central auditory system, to the system of the brain. Is it clear? Okay, it is a transmitted to central auditory system, to the system of the brain. It goes, it hears in your ears and it goes to your brain. Okay, generating a neutral, pleasant or unpleasant sensation. That is, if it is it happens, if it is a music, it will be pleasant. Okay, if it is a very noisy or say like a scary sound, it will be unpleasant sensation. Okay, is it clear? Okay, the process of hearing is in fact as natural as breathing. Yes, of course, if you don't want to hear the sound also, it will comes to you. Okay, it is like breathing, it happens to you. Okay, naturally. Is that clear, ma? Okay. Like nostrils, ears remain open, whether we are wide awake or fast asleep, tough in the later state. We cease hearing, whereas breathing continues. Okay, if we are in a deep sleep, also we hear the sound. Okay, if suddenly if something strikes, it will come to your ear and you will hear the sound. Okay, if you are sleeping also. Okay, like whereas like breathing. Okay, like breathing, hearing also continues. Is that clear, ma? Okay. To prevent the entry of unwanted air or sound, we have to close both with external objects. Throughout our walking hour, we continue to hear the sounds coming from different sources without any conscious effort. In hearing, thus, no physical effort is required as in speaking. The latter, as you know, refers the movement of the jaw, tongue, and lips. Okay, here for example is given. If you are going in a walk for an hour, in walking you continue hearing the sounds like the cycling or the bus vehicles or some tree buzzing, air sound, etc, etc. Okay, it comes to you, it happens to you naturally. Okay, it does not take any efforts. Okay, like speaking restaurant. Is it clear, ma? Here for speaking you have to open your lips, you have to open jaws, tongues, everything needed, but for hearing it is not needed. Is it clear, ma? Okay. Nature has given us one small mouth to speak and two big ears to hear, but listening is hearing plus something more. It is hearing with a purposeful, meaningful understanding and demands intellectual efforts. When we begin to pay close attention to what we hear or interpret the contents in the context of our background, experience, and expectations, we step into the domain of listening. Not that hearing ends where listening begins. Listening is both psychological as well as cognitive process, a sort of qualitative art add on to hearing. Here, nature has given us one small mouth and two big ears to hear. Okay, listening is not listening is hearing plus something more. Okay, if you want to listen, you have to hear with purposeful, meaningful. Okay, to understand the thing. Is it clear? Okay. Here you need that is for a purposeful listening. If you want to understand the information about the topic, for that you have to listen very attentively. Listening is needed both the things, that is psychological as well as cognitive process. Is it clear, ma? Okay. Yesterday I told you how communication occurs. Yes or no? Communication is a method of sharing our feelings, thoughts, and ideas and forming relationships with fellow beings. When we communicate, we try to establish commonness with others. Okay, is it clear, ma? Okay. Communication takes place as a result of the silent communication. Mind is the primary source that triggers communication. The mind experiences with the environment, the surrounding, and the people around the communicator. Okay, before the communicator communicates something, it starts his or her mind starts. Okay, that is the primary source, okay, of communicating. Here it occurs when the listener listens silently, okay, attentively. Here I told you that hearing is a psychological process in which the sound emanating from a source within a certain range strike the eardrums and cause vibration. These are transmitted to the central auditory system of the brain, generating a neutral, pleasant, or unpleasant sensation. Yes, obviously. Okay. Here, there are many speeches, situations in which we listen from the very beginning. Okay, sometimes we slide back to hearing. We then alert our mind, bring it back to back, and start listening again. It is difficult to realize at what point of time in the continuum of this sensory experience hearing transforms itself into listening and vice versa. Here, that is, from first at first we listen very carefully, okay, attentively, but we don't know, our mind slides back, okay, and it changes into hearing, and we miss some points, and afterward we have to bring back our mind to the attentive listening, okay, listening from hearing, that it's like vice versa, okay. Is it clear that hearing it happens, okay? There is no clear line of demarcation between hearing and listening. One probable reason for this phenomenon is that listening consumes more energy, and so tries sooner than hearing does, okay. There is no clear information is there why listening and hearing happens, but we know one thing is that listening consumes more energy, okay. For that the person is not able to produce those energy, okay. So hearing happens. Is it clear? So we revert from listening to hearing. And there are situations in which some people listen and the rest merely hear. In some situations, what happens if the topic is very interesting, okay, you and your friend is listening, okay, you listen very carefully, but your friend distracted because she is not interested with the topic, okay, but you are interested, so you listen to the topic fully, okay, completely, you understand. Is it clear? And here the liking of the topic is also most important thing is there, okay. For example, a knowledgeable person listens to classical music, appreciating its subtle nuances and deft improvisations by the performer, but a non-initiated person merely hears it, at best determining it as sweet or unpleasant on the basis of his rudimentary sensations. Here, it happens, okay. For example, it is as I told you, no, if you will love the topic, you will enjoy that and you will listen very attentively. If you are not loving or you are not liking the topic, you will not you just hear and go, okay, and you just you say it is good or bad. But if you listen very carefully and likingly lovingly, you will explain it clearly. Is that clear? Okay. Importance of listening. Here, listening plays an important role. Yeah, listening is both a psychological as well as a cognitive process, that is mental and physical process, a sort of qualitative add on to hearing, and listening begins where hearing ends. When listening begins, when you hearing ends, okay, when you start attention, okay, when you start concentration, that time listening begins, okay. Here, how listening is different from hearing? You can ask. Yes, listening is hearing plus something more. It is hearing with a purposeful, meaningful understanding and demands intellectual effort, okay. Here, the importance of listening is there. Here, listening plays an important role in our social as well as professional life. If you ponder for a while, if you would realize that sometimes we act or react wrongly simply because our listening was not effective. Here it is a very listening plays an important role in our life, daily life, okay, and as well as in a professional life. For example, if teacher is teaching a lesson and you are sitting in a class and you are chatting with your friend without listening to your teacher, then you will lose, right? Yes or no? Yes, obviously you will not understand what teacher is telling, Okay, if you are very attentive and you are paying 100% concentration and attention, then only you will understand what teacher is teaching to you. Okay, yes or no? Yes, obviously. Okay, sometimes it happens like listening will change, suddenly change into hearing, but you should not be distracted. You have to bring back your that is bring back to your listening and listen actively. Okay, is it clear, ma? Okay, that time you should not think anything in your mind. You should concentrate on your topic. As an experiment, a teacher in a class of 40 students whispered into the ear of a student a phrase and asked him to pass it on orally to his neighbor. In similar manner, till it reached the last student, the original phrase was "Buy now, pay later" scheme. When the last student was asked what the phrase was, Pat came the response, "Pay now." Here, the phrase started as "buy now, pay later" scheme, but it turns as "pay now, buy later" scheme. Okay, so what you need? You need full concentration. Okay, is it clear? Okay, ma. Then, for full understanding, many a times we seek clarification, further explanation, or ask even a good speaker to repeat the message. Okay, sometimes it happens that we want clarification. Okay, so we ask the speaker, the teacher, or someone who is speaking to repeat the information, repeat the message. Okay, to understand better. Okay, further explanation, is that clear, ma? Okay, in certain professions the role of listening is crucial. For example, if a judge is not an effective listener, he may arrive at a wrong conclusion. Okay, sometimes it happens, some professions have a crucial, very critical listening. That for example, it is given as a judge, if he is not a effective listener, attentive listener, then if he is not listening what the victim or the person is telling, he will come to a wrong conclusion, right? Yes or no? Yes, obviously he will conclude as wrong. Similarly, if a psychiatrist is a not good listener, he would not be able to provide proper advice to his patients. Okay, and one more example is given here, that is about a psychiatrist. Here, if he is not a good listener, he will not provide a proper advice to his patients. Okay, and one more example is successful businessman and the apex management of reputed companies consider listening as important as other communication skills. Okay, here every profession needs good listening skill. Okay, all successful industrialists, advocates, teachers, doctors, etc. are good listeners. It would not be an exaggeration to say that effective listening is the hallmark of successful professional. It is not. We are not exaggerating that listening is most important thing. It is very, 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 very important thing in our life. Okay, in our life as well as in a professional life. Okay, then only we will be able to produce good information to the other people. Is that clear? Okay, here you have barriers to everyday listening. Here, like there are certain factors which impair effective listening. Beware of them. The important ones are briefly discussed below. Here, barriers, hurdles of everyday listening. Okay, hurdles. For example, if you want to listen to the person, the speaker, for example, in your college day, and in the auditorium, you people are sitting, and one want to listen to the speaker, but the other one is shouting there and or talking something with your friends. That time you will be able to hear. No, that is the hurdle. That is the barrier. Is that clear? Okay, so here it is discussed below, like adverse physical atmosphere. physical atmosphere. I told you, no, that is good atmosphere will be there, then only you will be able to listen to the speaker attentively. Is it clear, ma? Okay. Here, proper physical environment induces good listening. For example, if you have a comfortable seat in a quiet, well ventilated room, you are likely to be a better listener than you would be in a room full of noisy children running about all around you where loud music is being played. Now, I told you the example before itself, that is, if you are sitting in your auditorium and listening to your speaker, but the other persons are shouting and talking about their something chatty things, well, that time you will not be able to listen anything. Okay, you will be able to hear only. Okay, so we have to build a good atmosphere first. Okay, we have to maintain silent, we have to bring our concentrate. Yes or no, we should be present mentally and physically. Is it clear, ma? Okay. Okay, that is lack of motivation. Here it is also one of the barrier. Lack of motivation, the lack of strong desire to understand, to learn, to acquire skills or to gain knowledge hinders effective listening. These things, that is understanding, to learning, to acquire knowledge, is everything comes under effective listening. Okay, it has been found that the expectation of a tangible or an intangible benefit promotes proper listening. If you want to achieve everything, that you have to promote proper listening. In formal teaching, listening, comprehension, and composition exercises are designed to achieve this purpose. For example, in your school life, okay, in your schools, in that classes, they will give you compositions and dictations. Yes or no? Why they give you? And your teacher will say, I will repeat one time only, and after that I will not say. I will say one time, I will not repeat, like that. Yes or no? So why it is conducted? To build your concentration, to build your listening. Okay, the purpose of listening, to achieve this purpose. Is it clear, ma? Yes or no? Okay. Then improper perception, that is a distorted or truncated perception of the relevance and usefulness of the topic affects listening adversely. It creates a mental block and reception dips to a low level. Often, the initial inertia of to understand the scope of the topic affects the grasp of even a significant piece of information or an important message that follows the introduction. Okay, here improper perception, that is, you are not aware of the topic. Okay, if the speaker is telling something and you are not able to understand, but you want to understand, that is a negative point. Okay, is it clear? Here, negative personality traits. Studies on the relationship between listening and personality traits shows that in general those persons who are not methodical, analytical, and thoughtful by nature, in course of time these category of person develop within themselves a negative attitudes towards the speaker. If he is smart, lively, and effective, their ego is hurt and a feeling of resentment is generated, preventing them from making a sincere effort to understand what is being said. Here, negative person. For example, that is, you should not have negative personality. If the speaker is telling something, you should take it as a positive thing. Okay, if you are having a negative personality with you, you will not be able to understand what the speaker is telling to you. Okay, is it clear? Okay, girls, we have seen skill based subject, oral communication, listening and hearing, how hearing and listening happens. Okay, I think you have understood well. Tomorrow we'll see the new topic. Please do watch video and understand, girls. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ma. Take care. Bye. Allah Hafiz.